welcome back to my channel. I will actually be doing the do's and don'ts of makeup. I'm not a makeup artist, but from what I personally learned as I grew with makeup and practice and failed, I'll be showing you guys that it's not going to be as perfect, but I'm just going to show you guys what I personally learned from my beginnings of makeup and what I learned now. Don't mind that pile that was on my bed, but my dog has been sick and I had her on my bed. She basically peed on it, like little droplets of pee got on my sheet. Also, if you hear background noises, I'm watching TV. I usually always have something on while I'm doing my makeup. I'm watching Bad Moms on Netflix. If you haven't watched it yet, you should go ahead and do that. It's a really great show. It's funny. To me, I think it's funny. Let's get into this video. For do's, you need to make sure you moisturize your face. It is very important. If you don't moisturize your face, most likely you're gonna get acne, dry skin. The worst could happen to your face. So I'm gonna split my face like half and half. Half and half. From here to here, here, and here. I love myself and I love my face, so unless you don't love yourself or your face, then you need to moisturize. But I'm not doing this to myself. So I'm gonna moisturize my face on both sides because I can't do that to myself. Like, I've been through enough acne and dryness of skin because of this. Yeah, make sure you moisturize your face. Next, I will be doing the eyebrows. This is the good side and this is the bad side. So you want to always follow your natural hairline when you do your eyebrows. So like I just followed my natural hairline. And then up here, you don't want to leave it like this. You want to fill it in. And then maybe brush it out to make it more natural. Like that. You could probably overlay the top a little bit if you really want to. Or you could still follow your natural hairline. But I'm going to overlay mine because my eyebrows are really thin, as you can see. Brush the hair out, see where you have to fill it in, and then fill it in. Now for the don't side. Okay, so I have this Wet n Wild eyeliner. I don't have a darker eyebrow fill-in, so I'm just going to use this. You don't want to use a color that's darker than your natural color. You don't want to do that, basically. I look like a hot mess. I can't believe I'm doing this. I'm embarrassing myself. You want to make sure you have different options of concealer, so just in case one doesn't work out for you, you have a backup. This is what I usually use, the LA Girl Pro Concealer and shade Toffee, and this one, which is in the shade Creamy Beige, and I use this cream contour palette, which has like a creamy concealer color. For this eyebrow, I'm gonna mix these two in because it matches my skin pretty perfectly. I need to get more because I'm running out. Decidedly, I'm below the poverty line, so broke girl status. So you wanna go under where you shaded in your eyebrow and thin it out a little bit more, like that. And then you just want to bring it down. I just usually use like a brush like this. Blend in the concealer. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna use the Creamy Beige by itself because it's obviously too light for me. Like, it's just too much, and you don't want to use a lot either. mean, I shaped that pretty good. And then for the do side, you wanna, if you do conceal the top of your brows, make sure it is closer to your foundation color. Okay, so this is going great. Moving on with eyeshadow. I personally do eyeshadow first. This is gonna be a natural look, so I'm gonna go with my Morphe palette and just take this light shade right here that matches with my skin a little bit. Okay, and for the don't side, don't be too aggressive with it. Unless you're doing like a bold look and you pat it on, then I would understand. But if you're trying to do a natural look, this is what you don't do. This is like so backwards. So if you were gonna do this blue glitter look, you would want to do the brown up here mostly and bring it down, and then you would want to do the blue here. This is not what you would want to do. I'm just gonna use my mascara. I'm not really sure how someone could mess up mascara, so I'm gonna just put it on. Of course, you would want to prime your face, so I'm using Smashbox. I'm taking this foundation. It's close to my color, and I'm going to use this foundation brush. I usually use a beauty blender, but most of the times that doesn't work for me, so I started using this. It works pretty well for myself, and I just dab a little bit so I can control how much foundation I add. So this is obviously way brighter. You don't want to do that. You don't want to pick a foundation that's too bright, because then you're gonna look like a ghost. And you also don't want to use a brush like this. Concealer. I'm using the same concealer I used for my eyebrows. So I'm using a semi-damped beauty sponge, and I'm gonna use the tip of it. For this side, you don't want to use a concealer that is obviously way too bright. I'm going to use the cream beige one on a foundation that's already bright enough on me. Does it make sense? No. So I bake, but I don't bake as much. I'm just gonna take a little bit from this banana powder. So for my favorite part, which is contouring, you want to use a contour brush, and you want to pick the not darkest but just bright color to contour with, and then you want to follow this area right here and go upwards somewhat. And then you want to take a small contour brush like this to contour your nose. It's a contour brush, but I don't like it because I just personally don't like it. I like this one better. And for contour, you don't want to pick something that's like going to be way too dark. So basically with this side, you don't want to add so much contour. Like you see how much I added? It doesn't even look right. Yo, where is my stuff? Yes, I'm still watching. Like, duh. I'm gonna take this blush brush right here. Okay, take a little smile. I had found this old makeup palette that I had since I was like in middle school, and this is what it looks like right now. I want to use a blush that is too harsh. You have to try and follow off your own skin tone. So then for the highlight part, I'm going to use my everyday highlight. For the don't side, you don't want to pack it on like it's a blush or contour, because it's not. It's a highlight, and you gotta treat it like it's sensitive. Unless you like to highlight crazy, then by all means do you, boo boo. And then I'm just gonna end this with simple lipstick. For this side, you obviously don't want to pick a color that doesn't even go with the makeup. So I'm going to take my Fenty Beauty lipstick and Uncensored. I lost my finishing spray, so I haven't had one for like a week now. But usually you want to finish off with a finishing spray or something so the makeup can stay. I know I obviously don't need this makeup to stay. I'm about to take it off right now. This is the finishing product of do's and don'ts of makeup. So I hope you guys enjoy this video, and let me know if you have any video suggestions. I hope you guys liked this one. I hope it wasn't too long or not as informative as I wanted it to be, but simple, natural this side, and just crazy. I don't even know, not my color, what happened to the concealer. I don't even know. Please smash that like button, subscribe, and comment, and I will see you guys in the next video.